guys, I'm going to put you through my meals today. It's going to be a high day, so I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to do the same meals that I've done. Probably a little bit changed, hopefully a little bit of change, because I kind of want to, but the whole reasoning with me filming every day and showing you my diet and everything is like, I want to show you the discipline needed to stick to this, this lifestyle. Because, bodybuilding can be done in a lot of ways, but if you're not so fortunate when it comes to, genetics or resources or where you live, I live in a village in Norway, for fuck's sake, so of course, the resources that I have at hand is not the same that people at Oxygen Gym in Dubai are having. So I'm gonna put you through it, and like I said, the whole thing about me filming is, showing that it's possible to show discipline throughout, 100 days without cheats, because people nowadays, they implement cheat days every week or every 4 days, and it's, why do you call it cheat if it's a part of your diet? It's not cheat anymore. And on top of that, a cheat would be something that would make you better faster, but it's really just to get your mind away from dieting, and that just lasts for a couple of hours, then you're right back to the hole you were before you had that cheat and longing for another cheat. So in my eyes, just removing all the possibilities for having food outside my diet plan, it makes it, it doesn't make it easier, but it shows that it's possible, and it shows that progress is made by consistency. So today I'll probably end up like 700-800 grams of carbs, and I'll probably double my fat, so around 80, maybe up to 100 grams of fat, just to make my body calm down a little bit, so I don't blow through it all and back at the same weight tomorrow. Even if I didn't put in the fats, and like I said, if I blow through it all, it will create a metabolic change in your body. So it will have some benefits eating a larger amount for 1 day or 2 days. It's always the hardest day for a diet after the cheat, or after a high day, or after you've eaten more food than you used to. So for today, I'm gonna show you my meals, and like I said, the same food, and for breakfast, no other. I did have a banana yesterday to try to see if fruits help me a little bit, and banana doesn't really sit well with me. It's been a long time since I had different foods, so I need to keep it as simple as possible, just because I don't want to have any problem with the digestion. So just chicken and rice, 100 grams of carbs and 50 grams of protein. I added 10 grams of olive oil. So today I'm gonna add up all the calories, the indirect calories, which is like, there is protein in rice, and there is fat in chicken, there is carbs in vegetables. So I'm gonna add up all the calories, and we'll see how much I'll eat throughout the day. And by doing this, I have a set point where I can start my carb up when that time comes. Like I said, it's a lot of variables that last week. So me eating a high day today, I will see how my body reacts, and this is probably similar to the Wednesday I have before the show. So we'll see. I took my pictures today, and I'll take my pictures tonight and tomorrow morning, and I can compare a little bit and see how my body reacts, if I need more food than this, or if I need 2 days of this, or what happens. For me, I'm going away this weekend, so I won't have 2 days high, but I will see how my body reacts on a high day anyway. So that's that. See you at the next meal. Okay guys, meal number 2, and also my pre-workout meal. I have 2 meals now before I train, just to see if I look a little bit different with a little bit more food in me. So 125 of cream of rice, 25 grams of dark chocolate, and 60 grams of whey protein powder. And you know, when it comes to foods like dark chocolate, peanut butter, almond butter, oils like macadamia oil, avocados, all those things that's, you know, super healthy for you. It all depends on who you are, and just because it says in some magazine that it's healthy doesn't mean it's healthy for you. So me being on this bread for so long, it all depends on what I need, and at this point, you know, I don't really know what I need, because you have to go check in blood for vitamin, minerals, and all the things that might be wrong with you. Cholesterol, and you know, different hormones and what's going on with your body. And I don't have time for that every time I'm going to do a high day with different foods. For me, I take foods from sources that I know works, and like I said, it all depends on how I digest it. So today I went with dark chocolate instead of like peanut butter, and it doesn't make a big difference. I'm only gonna add like 25 grams anyways, but the reaction in the body that you want is to slow things down, because 25 grams ain't gonna do anything with your body. It's not gonna magically change your physique, and not gonna magically change the way you feel. You ain't gonna get less tired. It's just gonna help you a little bit to reach that final goal, because now it's so close to the finish line that I can see it. All I need to do now is just stay on the course and, you know, finish with a smile on my face. And, you know, we'll see how it goes today. Next meal coming up. Hey guys, back from the gym. Meal number 3, or maybe 4, because I had a shake after the workout. Same as the first one, chicken and rice without the olive oil, because now after the workout you want to get things in fast as possible, so no fats. I forgot to tell you about the meal before the workout was cream of rice, and I don't add salt to my cream of rice because that tastes like shit. So what I do is I bring this one to the gym, so when I have a pre-workout, I'll just take this down. And you know, when it comes to pre-workouts, when I see people dry scoop pre-workout, you're an idiot. So please, if you understand anything about how the body works, you need sodium and you need water to keep performance high in the gym. So it doesn't matter how much arginine, citrulline, beta-alanine, creatine, anything you take, if your hydration ain't at point, you won't perform. Simple as that. So salt, probably the most important thing if you want performance in the gym. So I'm gonna eat this, probably take a nap, but want to wait like half an hour because I'm gonna eat a lot today. I need my digestion system to work as good as possible. So move around a little bit and work with gravity really, just to get food to the point down, you know, because if I eat this and lay down, it goes slower, and in 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I'm gonna eat another meal, a big one. So that is that. Eat, move around, sleep, eat more. So see you then. Next meal, 125 of rice, 270 of scampi, 10 grams of olive oil, and 20 grams of sweet chili. As you see, I add sweet chili to every meal I have with rice, almost, depending on how many carbs I have that day. But today it's kind of getting in as much as possible, because today I need to see some changes. I'd rather eat a little bit too much today to be sure that my body is reacting the way I want. Okay guys, next meal, chicken and rice, same as after workout. So sodium high, and what's important is day is, and every other day really, is keeping your water high. Because when you're eating this amount of carbs, it needs water to bind in the muscle. So I'm drinking between the meals just to keep my digestion as good as possible. When I have low days or my normal days, now that food are so low, I can get away with drinking during my meal. But when food is high, I want to keep, you know, food and drinks separate. So that's a little cue for the high days. And on a side note, with these high days, you break your habits and you speed up your metabolic rate. So tomorrow is going to be a hard day. So these days that I do, if I do high days, I need to, you know, be in total control the day after, and, you know, keep myself busy, stay on top of my meals, and, you know, control my blood sugar as good as possible, and, you know, don't give in to any cravings. You know, we're so close now that we can see the finish line, so all I'm gonna do is finish this as good as possible. So with every meal, with every training, with every day, I'm getting better. So there is a reason for everything I do, and hopefully it pays off. So last meal is gonna be a surprise for both me and you. See you then. Oh. Okay guys, my final meal, as you saw, eggs. Haven't had an egg in, I think, 100 days. So I have 2 eggs, I have 200 grams of, I think it's called Ceylon steak, very lean steak, and I have 500 grams of potatoes. And I actually cooked the steak in butter because that's what I wanted. And, you know, it really doesn't matter that much at this point, because I'm gonna eat a lot of calories today, and the options to cook it in is like, either you could cook it without, or you find some spray that's non-calories. I don't have it, but you can, you know, you can fuck up your steak in the way you want. You can cook it in olive oil, and the thing is with olive oil is when you heat it up to, I think it's 180 degrees, it burns, and the oil actually becomes bad for you. So that's a no-go. So the options really to cook in is butter or coconut oil, and I don't have coconut oil, so lucky for me, butter it is. And I think this is the first meal I'm actually gonna eat with a fork in quite some time. I might have it, I think I had a salad I ate with a fork, but usually I just use a spoon just to get it down. You know, this is one of the things that we learn to appreciate when you're doing a hard diet. It's food. You've taken it for granted for years, just because it's so, you know, everybody has food, you think, but it is a privilege to have, you know, the food that you want every day, can afford, and have the ability to just walk to the store and buy whatever you want. This will wrap up the high day. The total macros I will put somewhere, and the total calories I will put somewhere. By now I don't really have track, I just have track of what I eat. So I'll fix everything tomorrow and put out the video probably tomorrow or the next day, because tomorrow I'm going back to Trondheim, and that's a 5 hours drive. So I have to fix all my meals tomorrow for 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna train before I go tomorrow, and I'm gonna train on Saturday and on Sunday. Probably I train in Trondheim on Saturday. I reach out to a up-and-coming bodybuilder. Hopefully we'll get to post down maybe, or at least train a little bit. Yeah, I think we're doing arms, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, it's always good to meet new people that have the same passion that you you know, have goals when it comes to sport you're doing, because it's, you know, in Norway it is not that common to be a bodybuilder. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, really means a lot, and see you in the next one.